possession. Six to shoot. Pass to Williams. Good. Great play by Green to set it up.
And the first of many to come. Explosive offensive talent on both sides.
Boy, I tell you what, that's going to be like a pinball machine, the way that scoreboard's going to light up.
Now here's Garnett. Fades back. And the shot no good, a bit short. And so it's Towns with it. He brings it up for Golden State. Pass to Curry. Stolen by Jackson. Here's Garnett. Here's White. Garnett trying to break loose. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good.
Kevin Garnett sacrificing his body on the defender there.
Curry deciding where to go with it. Pass to Williams. And it's Williams throwing it down.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
And guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam, because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and one foot.
Here's Green, following the score by Kevin Garnett. And the call will be against Kevin Garnett. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Magic on defense. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Great work inside by Curry there. So clever and composed in the paint.
Outside, White. And the layup's good off the glass.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Williams. Kevin Garnett with the steal. Williams with the block. And they get it back. And Jackson throws it down hard. The Warriors trail. It's Curry with the drive. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot two at the free throw line. It's on Kevin Garnett.
And the quickness and change of pace of Curry makes him tough to stop.
Stephen Curry hits them both.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
And so it's Garnett who brings up the ball for Orlando. Fades away. The Warriors pull it in.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
And what stands out most, Clark, about Mark Williams, it has to be his rebounder.
Yeah, he's a glass-eating machine, and on a per-minute basis, he's one of the best in the league at corralling boards. But he's had a little bit of an issue staying healthy. When he's on the floor, though, he gives them a real powerful presence up front.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Had a chance to catch up with Jamal Mosley. And they're focused on limiting one of the best shooting bigs ever in Karl-Anthony Towns. Now, Coach said earlier, Towns is a machine on the offensive end. Will try to make Cat into a passer, get the ball out of his hands. We'll see if they can accomplish that. Kevin?
Thank you, David.
KG taking no prisoners and dropping the hammer down. Well, what a nice throwdown by Kevin Garnett.
And he gets it to go.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Yeah, that was the third straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
And they will get the basket here, folks, as they rule goaltending.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down.
Garnett with it.
Really hard not to respect the tremendous impact Garnett has on both ends of the floor. He plays with tremendous intensity in all situations and never gives you less than 100% effort.
Good on both. So it's the Warriors now. 4-point game. Curry wide open. Another miss by Curry.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Just 5 on the clock. Goes back up. Orlando grabs the miss.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Now here's White. He has 6. Hachimura got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. Warriors trailed by 4. Here's Johnson. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
Here's White. 1:43 left here in the opening quarter. Garnett, right side. Fades. The basket is good. That's his 6th attempt and his 3rd make.
There's that silky smooth jumper of Garnett's. Nice elevation, and the height of the release point makes that a reliable mid-range look.
Back to Curry. It's rebounded by Kevin Garnett.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball.
And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That's on Mark Williams.
Garnett's length is incredible, makes him so hard to match up against.
At the line for the Magic, Kevin Garnett.
And both free throws good from Garnett. 1:03 left here in the first quarter. Pass to Johnson. Golden State moving the ball around. And it's Johnson with the jam.
Excellent feed from Steph Curry.
Outside, White. Garnett inside. Shot clock at 6. Takes it inside. The baseline J off the mark. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to Green. Outside Curry. Fires the 3. They get the rebound. And then Johnson with the dunk.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
My goodness, he is such a great dunker.
Greg, a high riser, no doubt about it.
Nothing surprising about that, guys. We've come to expect plays like that from him, and still, they never get old.
Kevin Garnett, the big ticket. He's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Magic. He got into double digits. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for Orlando?
Well, I've liked their assertiveness inside. They've been getting that way and playing that way the whole time, setting the tone right away that the inside area is their territory.
And I've really liked how they've moved the ball tonight. Because of this selfless approach, they are piling up the assists.
And Jamal Mosley has called timeout. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust.
Here they come. Your 407. Give it up again for the 407.
Magic leading by 5. Oladipo outside. It's McCollum on the wing. Wants to get it to Zubac, and does. And the dunk by Zubac.
There it is, guys. One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
Well, you know, if you're not going to take care of the defensive glass, it's going to be hard to come away with the win.
Here's Bridges. It's hauled in by Zubac. Incredible for his age. The decision-making of Şengün GA is very impressive.
So calm when he sees a double coming. Reads and reacts with ease when he's on the block or at the nail. Reminds you of a young Jokic with how he sees the game.
Monk with the ball. Now defended by Oladipo. And Kuminga throws it down.
And it's great to watch Monk share the ball. He's a more than capable passer when his mind is right.
Up top, Oladipo. Still yet to score. Here's Zubac. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Zubac has got the lead up to 7 now for the Magic.
Boy, you got to admire the passing skills of Oladipo. Easily connecting with teammates.
Pass to Moody. Now Kuminga. Here's Bridges. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
That athletic ability gets Bridges to the rim there. He almost totally shrugged off the defense.
And we've got a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. He wants to check in with his team and regroup.
Substitution for your Magic, Jaren Jackson Jr., Derek White.
2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Now here's McCollum. He has yet to score. Jackson down low. Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start. And Greg, you talk about toughness, the compete factor. How does a team create that culture?
Call it critical mass. When you have the entire organization and enough players committed to that kind of effort, everyone has to meet that level.
McCollum feeling it out a bit. Back to Jackson. And Jackson throws it down hard.
And anytime Jackson gets near the rim, it's pretty much a done deal.
Monk outside. Three-pointer. The three-pointer is right on target. Monk's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive player.
Now Zubac. It's hauled in by Jackson Davis. Warriors trail by 6. It doesn't go for him. Wiggins with some nice D. To the paint. And Jackson throws it down hard.
And the flush flash from Jackson Jr. Great wingspan, and at 6'11", he's got a little nasty in him.
Bridges outside. Lets the three fly. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson.
All the time in the world to get that one off.
And Jackson throws it down hard.
A big night for Jackson so far. He's a talented scorer and only getting better.
Monk with the ball. He's picked up by White. And here's Jackson. 12 points for him. Here's Zubac. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. And now a 12-point Magic lead. Pass to Bridges. From downtown. Orlando grabs the miss. Outside Jackson. Six on the shot clock. That one a little long.
I wouldn't say that's exactly his spot now. I mean, and you can see why.
Here's Monk. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
We know he can shoot deep, but he also has a nice touch inside. So Monk has a lot of confidence wherever he's shooting the ball from.
And the dunk by Jackson.
Whoa, that'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete.
No question about it. He's very comfortable in the air. Dunks like that, no problem for him.
To the middle. And Kuminga throws it down.
Seems to have a knack for hitting guys in their spots. His vision excellent.
Pass to Zubac. And the dunk by Zubac.
You know, whenever White sees an open teammate, he's getting the ball to him right away. No hesitation.
Monk left side. And Derek White picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Both teams will make substitutions. On defense, Orlando. The 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. From deep, Green. The rebound by Garnett.
And we haven't seen them get to the line as much here in the second quarter. They might be settling a tad too much offensively.
I think you're right. I mean, an up fake here or there, getting the ball inside. That's how you create high percentage offense.
Johnson can't hit. Magic leading by 12. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Garnett wide open. And it's good off the back rim and in. Garnett's got 12.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Okay.
And so it's the Orlando Magic with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. And their ability to get points in the paint has made all the difference in this one. We'll return shortly. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. And we've got a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy. So Oladipo will bring it up for the Orlando Magic. They lead by 14. Here's Garnett. And no good, trying to use the glass.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
The Warriors have shot 75% at the line tonight, going 3 for 4.
And when you look at that free throw percentage on the season, they're right around 73%.
You know, this season versus last, they've seen a decrease in their success at the free throw line.
Magic leading by 12. It's McCollum on the wing. Nothing on the board. And there it is for him.
Look at McCollum just going to work. So good at using his creativity to find shots inside.
Johnson outside. To the inside. And Green slams it in.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
McCollum, no good.
Boy, I'm absolutely shocked he didn't get that one to go. Usually he's money from deep.
Looking to get back on track here. Curry gets inside and lays it in.
That finish brings me back to the old days, the silky smooth finger roll.
McCollum outside. And the rejection by Towns.
Big swat right there from Towns, making his presence felt on the defensive end.
And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Garnett inside. And it's Kevin Garnett with the finish.
And so far, Garnett has dominated this game, getting to his spots and executing.
And Clark, the debate around Karl Anthony Towns. Is he the greatest shooting big of all time?
Well, look, if you just want to go numbers, it's an emphatic yes. No 7-footer has ever shot it like Cat. Around 40% from three over his career. That's not just a 1 or 2 season deal. That's a multi-year career. So I say yes.
Warriors trailed by 12. Pass to Towns. Garnett grabs the board. Cross contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
You know, KG's an insanely long player, and that length allows him to bait defenders into contact and to finish through it.
This is his third trip to the free throw line.
How about up over the 80% mark from the line last year? So he's happy and also consistent there with those numbers.
Curry can't get it to go.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Garnett in the post. It's deflected. Here's Zubac. Excellent D there from Williams. Warriors trailed by 15. Johnson with it. Now defended by Oladipo. Curry. That's good. Curry's got 10.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Timeout, timeout.
And we've got a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. The Magic making a switch here.
For your 3-2-1 hike.
And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. Here's Oladipo. Once again off the mark, Orlando. Warriors trailed by 13. Green with the ball. Now defended by Wiggins. Green, no luck. Here's Oladipo. No scoring in this one. Wiggins outside. And that one, good.
Making his size a factor. Wiggins does work in the paint.
On the wing, Green. Over Garnett. And it's out of bounds. And they say nice touch by Garnett. Orlando on D. Yeah. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 15 points.
And another miss. Woo. He's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. Wiggins, left side. Johnson with the defensive effort.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Here's White. He takes it in. Plays it up and banks it in. White's got 8 points. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for Orlando.
I like the fact that they've been very aggressive at the defensive end. Tenacious. They're jumping passing lanes and coming away with a lot of steals.
And another thing they've really excelled at tonight is protecting the rim. Shooters keep getting their shots swatted away by this squad.
Oladipo with the ball. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Magic lead by 19.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Curry. Here's the three. It's rebounded by Kevin Garnett.
Solid rebound there. And with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Yeah, another column in the stat sheet that hasn't gone in their favor. To climb back, they've got to put forth more effort.
Pops in the layup for 2. Garnett's got 7 now in this quarter.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
That's to Curry. Offensive struggles continue. Missing again. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A sign of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Here's Garnett. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. 1:02 left to play in the third. Looking to get it going. Another miss by Curry.
You know, he's just not taking good shots, not taking smart shots, forcing up a lot of low percentage jump there.
Outside, White. That one goes. Count it. White's got 10 points in the game.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
And slam dunk by Johnson.
We know Curry has tremendous vision, and he uses it to tee up his teammates for easy shots.
He's made 3 of his 4 free throw attempts in the game. And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. And the Magic making a change here. And that one falls for Johnson. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. White looking around. Good, nice job down low. 12 points for him.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Here's a screen by Williams. It's Curry outside. He can't get that one. And so it's Orlando cruising into the quarter break with a 22-point lead. Their defense has been terrific in this game. Back to the action in just a minute. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Now, here's Monk. Clark, I've always heard that every team when on the road will have a team dinner.
You know, that's typically a practice that most teams employ, and those dinners are memorable, especially if the food is good. But more than the food, I think, is the camaraderie and the bonding that takes place when you break bread together, coaches and players.
Here's White. It's good for the seventh time this game. He's shot 7. He has made 7.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
That's not the kind of streak you want to be part of defensively. Tighten it up, fellas.
Moody's shot is off.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
Williams. And that's out of bounds. Golden State will retain possession. A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. It's good from long range.
Just a little confusion among the D as to who was supposed to be on it.
And we've got a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. Now Zubac shoots over Towns. No good from Zubac. Outside, Towns. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. They double team McCollum. Lets it go with the 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins.
McCollum has a nice feel for catch and shoot jumpers. That's a shot they want to create for him as much as possible.
Down low. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. And it's 9 points for Jonathan Kuminga. McCollum right side. Greg, we know players are not shy about criticizing officiating. Anything you try to change or improve with the way the game is called?
Well, I like when the players and the refs get together in the offseason to go over video examples. But I think one thing that's important is you got to have relationships between the players and the officials. And then I think the fans can also then kind of get on the same page. There are going to be missed calls out there. That will never change.
And Jamal Mosley has called timeout. He's not taking any chances. He wants to huddle him up right away. And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent.
There you go.
For 3.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. And here's McCollum. Driving in. Makes it off the glass. McCollum's got 5 points in the quarter.
Nice play by McCollum. So crafty with the ball in his hands.
On the wing, Monk. Pass to Johnson. Inside. Here's Jackson. Count it. And he's now 8 of 9 from the floor.
And he is a huge presence inside at both ends. Jackson's a great asset to have in the post.
And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now.
Come on, everybody.
The Warriors making a switch here.
It's your 407 Cat Steve.
And so Curry will bring it up for Golden State. Following this one, they get to host the Rockets. That game marks the start of a 5-game homestand, the longest of the season. And the wide open shot from Green. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
Oladipo outside. From the arc. Karl Anthony Towns with the rebound.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
Outside, Green. Back to Curry. Five on the clock. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. Williams. No good with the wing jumper. Orlando leading by 18. Over to the wing. Garnett outside. Going inside. And yes, it's good. Garnett's got 9 points here in the second half.
He's a lot to handle coming down the lane. Garnett with the easy score.
And here's Green outside. It's rebounded by Kevin Garnett. Greg, a lot of parity around the NBA. You think fans like that?
It's a great question, Kevin. And there are trade-offs, but as a league, you've got to foster competition and live with the results. And the reality is, doesn't it feel better when there are more teams that have a legitimate chance to win it all?
A fader. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. Garnett's got 24 points.
Jump shot is pure. That was easy for Garnett that time.
Pass to Green. Shoots the three. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Now here's Garnett. 1:37 left in the fourth. Lays it up off the glass. He's got 26.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for Orlando.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And it'll mark their fourth win on the year, actually their fifth win on the year.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of two that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
It sure is. It's just a two-gamer since they're in opposite conferences. You can bet they'll take the same approach right into game two that they had tonight.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Kevin Garnett.
Every time he shot it, it seemed like it was going to drop in. And if it didn't, everyone was surprised.
Here's Garnett. Puts it in off the nasty crossover.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
Golden State moving it around. Here's Kuminga. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
Look, it's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Now they're playing with urgency, huh? They could have done it much earlier before the game was out of reach.
First team foul.
It's been a nice stretch for them offensively.
I mean, the communication's great. The movement's been really good. This is solid team basketball.
So it's Orlando taking this one by a big margin. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.
pain is over. So